This video is to be used as a supplement to the John Deere and Morse industrial equipment manuals originally supplied with your equipment. In the event you need additional copies of those manuals, please contact Morse Industrial Equipment at 647-393-1212. Safety first. Pay attention. Be alert at all times. The following is a safety overview and not meant to be all-inclusive of every situation you may encounter while operating or maintaining the Morse generator compressor unit. In addition to the safety information in this video, you should review both the engine and the generator manuals, including all safety rules and warnings outlined within. This generator produces dangerous electrical voltages that can cause fatal electrical shock. Avoid contact with bare wires, terminals, connections, etc. while the unit is running. Make sure all appropriate covers, guards, and barriers are in place during any operation of the generator compressor unit. Do not assume that there is not power flow to the terminals, connections, bare wires, etc. when the generator is not running. Always test the wire leads for power before working on the unit. Never handle any electrical cords or devices while standing in water, barefoot, or hands and feet are wet. Harmful or fatal electrical shock can occur. Never wear jewelry when working on this generator. Jewelry can conduct electricity, resulting in electric shock, or may get caught in moving components such as fans or belts, causing injury. In case of an accident caused by electric shock, immediately shut down the generator. Move the rotary off-run start switch on the control panel to the off position. Do not try to free the victim with the generator running. The electric shock could pass from the victim to anyone in contact with them. Make sure the generator is off and the electric system is de-energized. Seek medical attention immediately. Smoking is prohibited when working on the engine, generator, and compressor. Never add fuel while the unit is running. Diesel engine exhaust contains deadly carbon monoxide fumes. If breathed in sufficient concentrations, it can cause unconsciousness or even death. Make sure the generator has adequate ventilation for the exhaust. Both the diesel engine and the generator require fresh air for cooling. Make sure sufficient ventilation is available for both the generator and engine fans. Do not use the compressed air produced by this machine for breathing air without consulting a filtration specialist to meet Occupational Safety and Health Administration standards. For fire safety, the generator must be operated and maintained properly. Operation must always comply with applicable codes, standards, laws, and regulations. Adhere strictly to local, state, and national electrical and building codes. Comply with the regulations of the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Ensure the generator and engine are operated in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions and recommendations. Do not alter the construction of the generator or engine or change controls which might create an unsafe operating condition. Follow all company policies. Keep a fire extinguisher near the generator at all times. Make sure the extinguisher is rated ABC by the National Fire Protection Association. Keep the extinguisher properly charged and be informed on instructions for use. When working on this generator, remain alert at all times. Wear protective clothing, including safety glasses. Never work on this equipment when you are mentally or physically fatigued. Keep hands and all body parts away from the hot engine exhaust. This includes the muffler, turbocharger, and all exhaust pipes. Other parts of the engine and radiator are also hot. Compressor oil and components may also be hot. Use caution. Before performing any maintenance on this equipment, disconnect the battery cables to prevent accidental startup. Take care not to arc the battery posts. Do not touch the positive and negative with the ends of the cable or tools used to remove the cables. Disconnect the positive cable first, reconnect the positive cable last. General information. The Morse GC40 and GCRS 4040 come with an 85 horsepower John Deere diesel engine. Please take care to choose the proper breaker size when initially configuring the generator for the end user. The breaker size will depend on the voltage setting. Please refer to the chart in the manual, also shown here, to determine which size you will need. If you have a Morse model GCRS 4040, your machine came equipped with a 40 CFM oil-flooded rotary screw compressor, which is capable of operating at between 80 and 130 psig. The GCRS 4040 compressor generator package features a direct drive 40 kW generator. This double-shafted unit is mounted to the engine itself and receives power by way of a coupling system. A compressor may be driven from the rear shaft on the generator via a belt drive. The package is cooled by a fan mounted directly to the engine, which forces air across a cooling package for both the engine and air compressor. The package includes a fuel tank and muffler. Inspect generator, engine, compressor, and other assemblies for loose connections or damage that might have occurred since the last operation. Check engine oil, engine fuel, compressor oil, and antifreeze levels. Add fluid if necessary. Close service valves. Push in bypass button and hold. Turn the engine off run start switch to start and hold until engine starts, but do not hold any longer than 10 seconds at a time. Release bypass button after engine has started and run for 5 to 10 seconds. Let the engine warm up. Once the engine has reached a temperature of 160 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, the generator and compressor are ready for full load operation.